Hello again, Dave here to give you an introduction to part 2 of my image resources. This one concentrates on text-based images, so it's called buttons and banners. As you scroll down, you'll find that there are some vague headings and some specific headings. So I can make things like these with whatever text you want, or you can opt for ones that are already made. Some are generalistic, some are specific to FanBox. So if we look down here, we're going to see some fancy things like football, spelt in a way that resembles goalposts and balls, dancing, love, culture, etc., etc. So these topics are available already. Sometimes I've made a still and an animated version, so you'll find that means you can use the still one for your ads and the animated one in your blogs. At this time, animated images are not possible within the adverts. So we scroll further down, some general ones again, new, newsflash, blah blah blah, the latest, etc. For those into gaming, there's a game zone and an end of play to finish off anything. A bunch of poetry ones, which will not surprise many. Then, here we have link buttons. Now, link buttons are used a lot in places other than just the general web use. We can use them in our blogs. We can put a link in and animate that so that when you click on it, you've got the link attached and it will take you off to the next page. So, different topics have been labelled on some of these. Click to buy, ideal for those of you who are selling things in our marketplace. Audio link, video link, click for help. Possibly that one is of less frequent use. Next post, previous post, more information. Almost anything is possible, and whilst I've tried to put together sets here in different colours and styles, go on to ones that are in arrow formats, so it makes it particularly easy to see you're going on to the next post, or you're going back to the previous one, etc. Lots of styles there, any of which can be made into full sets if wished. Nesting buttons together to form a navigation bar is a common thing in website building. You will not get this appearance in a vertical set within the text editor. It's going to be there. So, when you look at these ones and you think, okay, they've got spaces between them, and so those are deliberate spaces. I've put 2 in between each of those, but the space from one line to the next is the one that's been inserted by the program. You can have blank buttons. Take those, put whatever text you like over the top. Pretty simple in most graphics editing programs. Just pop it in, lay some text over the top and save it as a new file. At the end of your blogs, it's a good idea to encourage people to leave you comments, leave you reviews, tell us what you think, kind of thing. So there's thank yous and etc, etc. Some of these again are animated and some are static. Finally, we come to my active buttons for the next posts in the series. So there's graphic lessons of various kinds. May I remind you that your comments and reviews are always welcomed by me too. And that's the end of this one. The next one will be about graphics in tutorial form. And this last part shows you the URL for the post we've just been looking at.